welcome back to my channel, and it's Thursday film night again. I have decided to make a tray with one of my favourite films, to go along with one of my favourite films, and the colour may give you a hint. Now, the pearls. I've used these before in a skull and they turned it yellow. So this time I thought I'll spray them with yacht spray. And I did a couple of coats. I thought, great, that'll work. So yeah, I'm putting pearls in again today. And I'm using peach and super white from Resiners. And this was a gift from a very, very lovely lady. I say lady. Friend. I've already mixed up my resin 1:1. I've put my A and B on the heat mat to get it to degas. And I'm putting the marbles. I mean pearls, geez. Putting the pearls in so then I can get them all coated and then I can leave it to just degas for a bit. As you saw from the clip, one of my favourite films is Pretty in Pink. Now, most girls relate to Molly Ringwald's character Andy. No, I related to Ducky, bit of an outsider, always the best friend. It's basically a love triangle thing with Molly, who plays Andy, Ducky, and Blaine, Andrew McCarthy's character. Oh, Andrew McCarthy, lovely man. And James Spader, who is the complete and utter butthead, but so nice looking. Fantastic actor. You've probably seen him in Blacklist. But yeah, Ducky was the outsider, the loner, always the friend, never the one that got the girl. Just used humour to deflect. So yeah, I related to him a lot. But it's one of my very favourite films. Anyway, I've waited for the bubbles to dissipate. I also sprayed some that alcohol stuff. Oh, 99% stuff. It's broken off. There we go, I've got it. And I'm putting the pearls down into the crevice. Is it a crevice? Lip? That thing that goes round. And I'm thinking I'm being really careful. I'm making sure I've got everyone down there. It's got all filled in. It's all lovely. But you'll see later. Foupard. Definitely foupard. Not happy about it, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm getting them all in, so I thought. And I really did think I'd filled it all in. And I'm putting only the ones that I know are fitting, because I've got some bigger ones, but I knew they won't fit. And right now, my cats are being silly and running around the house. So if you hear meowing or banging, it's them. So I do apologise for that. But like I said, I'm smushing them all in, making sure they're down. They've all got a good coating. This scene is chased into the bathroom by a bunch of morons. And so, of course, he uses his humour to get out of the fact that he's actually in the girls' toilets. And you can see I'm trying to fit in more than there should be, so I had to take him out. But then I'd got way too many pearls left, but I needed the resin, so I'm there trying to hold it all back. And this is sped up a lot. Because otherwise it'd be like 2 hour long. And I made the coat thin enough because I want to put another coat on top. Well, a backing. And it's going to be in pink. But I want a baby pink. You know, the kind of pale, nice, light pink, but pearlised, because the Resiners powder I've got is pearlised. It looks pearlised anyway. It's really nice. And I'm making sure there's enough on it so I don't get any fish eyes or where the resin doesn't hit. Oh, and that's James Spader. Oof, even moved. That coat's done. Now, you'll have to excuse the A and B on the cups if you see it. If I don't put A and B on, then I don't know which cup I've put down because I forget. My memory is absolutely pants. Menopausal brain. Duh. So I've got these done on the cricket cry cup, or however you say it, and I'm looking at that as a reference to colour because I want it lighter, a lot lighter. And there's Andrew McCarthy. Woohoo! Pretty in Pink was very much your High School Musical of the day, but with much funkier music, better music. The soundtrack was brilliant. And of course, Andy works in a record shop, and that's where she meets Blaine. But this pink, it's beautiful, but it was too dark for me. And I didn't want to use too much of the powder up, so I thought I'd put my homemade white in that I use for Part B in titanium white. Because you can't see because the light is shocking in here and it's hit so you can't see it. So I added some of that and it made it a lovely baby pink. Really nice baby pink. I've had to stir it because it's just completely set. And you have to stir them when you get them out if you've not used them for a while. And Andy's style is very homemade. This whole tray is based on the dress at the end for the prom. The colour and the pearls that she likes to wear during the day, normal time. She doesn't wear it with the prom dress, but she does wear pearls a lot. And actually, it's a bit of a joke with some people in it. And the dress she makes out of an old prom dress and bits of lace and little bits and bobs that she just sews all together. But yeah, this pink is a lot nicer now. It's more the colour I needed, and I've got some left over as per usual. So yeah, it's all done. There's a blooming great bubble on the back, and that's what was left. I made a pink flower. I just need to trim it up. So I take it off, well, demold it, and this is where I realised my mistake. I'd missed 2 spots with the blooming pearls, and the yacht spray did not work. I still think they look yellow. It's not the resin, because I can have clear resin, very, very, very clear resin. It's the pearls. So, note to self, don't use these pearls again. They are cheap, nasty pearls, but I did think it would work, and it didn't. So yeah, I've got my letters and my spots and my lace, and I eyeball everything. I don't measure anything, I just eyeball it. So I cut this across. I will use the rest on it with something else. Don't know what, but I'll put it back in my drawer and use it for something else. So I decided to take this off in one foul swoop. Didn't need any tape or anything, just put it down, eyeball it, and then trim it later. But the lettering, I thought, well, I need that all to be straight. So this is where I start looking around for tape, and then realised I couldn't actually get to the not double-sided, sticky back plastic that I use. So I came up with a different idea and used electrical tape. And you know what? It worked a treat because it's not too sticky, but it picks up brilliant. I mean, it didn't to start with because I hadn't smushed it down. What's that word that you use? Oh, I don't know. But you can see even this one that she's got pearls in her ears, she's got lace round her neck, But now look, you can see the lettering's coming off lovely. It's just that last letter just would not come up. It was just being a complete and utter pansy. I mean, I've scratched it in and all sorts, and I had to sort of like piddle it with my fingernail, just piddle it up to tape, and off it came. Not a problem. So yeah, I'm eyeballing again. And I really thought, this isn't going to be straight. But actually, I think it is. Unless I'm cross-eyed. Yeah, I think it's pretty straight. Maybe slightly off, I don't know. But it doesn't matter, because this will be mine now because of the major boo-boo. And there were bubbles in the pink from the pearls and from around the sides. But you know what? It makes it look quite nice because they're kind of uniformed. But I think next time I think about using pearls, I'm going to get some, not beads, but something else. But I'm going to need to put another top coat on this because of that blush, blush that comes up later on. You'll see it. It sticks out a mile. But I've run out of resin. I need to wait till I can get some more. Unless anybody wants to chuck some my way. Kidding. But yeah, I cut the spots because I didn't want them all just whole. I wanted to make it look like they were part of the background, like a proper material. But it's her dress here that you can see that she's taken. It's not the dress she's wearing. She's funny as hell in the film. She's mad as a box of frogs. A bit like somebody else I know. But yeah, I trim it down and get a good scraping and push down and make sure it's all stuck down properly. And I thought, it's missing something. What's it missing? After I trimmed it, I decided to put some white spots on because the dress has two different tones of pink. And I thought, I can't use another pink because it'll just disappear into the background. So I used a metallic white and I made a bit of a trim around the collar. It's not a bad pen. I'm trying to think where I got it from. Oh, Works from local workshop. From the local shop that's called The Works. I'll get that right. And that's the dress she's wearing. She's got bright red hair. I mean, most people would say, yeah, the best film's probably 16 Candles. But I like this one. It's one of my favourite. I thought I'd go around the lettering too, just to highlight it a bit. And I did go over eventually in a couple of colours, couple of coats, get my teeth in, because it just needed that extra bit of brightness. So I waited till it would dry and then went over it all again. And I also made the white trim around the neck area thicker, but you don't see that bit till end. Yeah, I make the spots, make some big ones, some small ones. I think it looks better now that that's on. So it gives a bit more texture, definition. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but just more of something. So yeah, you can see I make it thicker, but later on I fill it in because I've decided I'd prefer it to be filled in. Don't know why, but it does look better. Yeah, it does look better. So I do like this. I just wish I hadn't missed those two spots with the pearls. In hindsight, if I'd have just get everything a bit of a squish, I probably would have noticed. So I put my coat on. Sorry, I put a top coat on, not my coat on. But you can see there's blush. Just there. Yeah, so it needs another coat. But when I get some more resin, I will do that. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one and hope to see you all again soon. Bye bye.